Access, what's up and welcome to tonight's service. Go down below and drop a comment during service. We have a great night planned for you. Then take a minute and share this video and go follow us on all of our social media platforms.
Second, what did you think about the ride?
It was great, and apparently I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
It's the Powerball.
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy,
Yeah.
that's all you do is get dizzy.
Is it fun?
Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on live television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I only went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
Okay.
Hey Access, I'm James and I'm one of your student leaders. There are 3 ways you can give offering. You can 1. Save it in an envelope and give it to Jesus and Olivia when we meet back together in person. The second way is you can mail it to Charlotte Assembly of God. The third way is you can download the CAG app, go to the Give tab, and enter your desired amount there. Hope you all enjoy the service and that God moves you and changes you.
Hi, I'm Mark Byers. I've been a youth leader at CAG for 5 years.
My name is Christy Byers, and I've been a youth leader with CAG for 5 years.
Hi, I'm Abby Halstead, and I have been a leader at Access Youth since January of 2019.
Hi, I'm Michelle Kiss,
And I'm Adrian Kiss
and we've been serving with Charlotte Assembly of God's Youth
for 20 years.
My name is Daniel Doty, and I've been an Access Youth Leader since last August.
I went to Bellevue High School and I graduated in 1994.
I went to Bellevue High School, and I graduated in 1997.
I went to Olivet High School, and I graduated in 2013, which this June makes 7 years. I didn't intentionally wear green today, but go Eagles.
I graduated from Charlotte High School in 1993.
and I graduated from Maple Valley High School in 1993.
I attended Charlotte High School and I graduated in 2016.
I'm so old I don't remember my first day of school.
I too am getting old, and I don't really remember my first day of high school very much.
I remember being excited because I was happy to be done with middle school, and I was looking forward to having classes with my friends, getting to choose them, and getting to pick your lockers. I was really excited to be by my friends. So I was looking forward to the freedom that high school offered compared to middle school, but aside from that, I do not remember nearly any particulars. So
My first day of high school went pretty well. I had a brother in every grade ahead of me, so I already knew everybody, and most of the teachers already knew who I was.
My first day of high school wasn't much different than my 8th grade year of high school because I moved and was going to a new school, and it just happened to be that the junior high and high school were housed in the same building, and so I was already around a whole bunch of upperclassmen.
My first day, I was a little bit lost, but it wasn't too bad because I was the youngest of 4 and my older siblings were in the same school, so.
My favorite memory from high school was when we beat Maple Valley in football for the first time in 20 years.
Probably my best memories of high school were going to the football games and the homecoming and all the festivities we had with homecoming. We built floats and just did all kinds of fun stuff and hung out together as a class.
My favorite memory of school was probably hanging out with my friends a lot and a lot of the stuff that we did.
And mine would probably have to be graduating with honors.
I actually loved high school. I really enjoyed pretty much all of it. But my favorite memory, or memories I should say, my sophomore year, our football team made it to the state championship. And I was a cheerleader throughout high school. And by a stroke of fortunates, I was able to be on varsity my freshman year and like all the way through. So being a sophomore and getting to just be a part of that momentum and that excitement in leading your school to Ford Field was just so ridiculously cool.
My favorite memory of high school would probably be all the crowd surfing I did at football games and basketball games as a freshman.
The fact that my Ford EXP car, a whole bunch of football players turned it sideways in the parking spot so I couldn't get out until the other cars parked next to me could leave.
I'd say my most embarrassing moment is probably my sophomore year, a lip sync contest at a lock-in at the school that I had to dress up as a woman and sing.
My life is one big continuous embarrassing moment. I kind of embrace embarrassment because it's like, what you got? I thrive in it. But something that I look back on and I'm like, oh, it makes me cringe. So I used to like be very boy crazy and mainly in middle school, and I kind of grew out of it. More so I was able to like hide it. And my senior year, there was this boy that I thought was cute who was like a freshman, and I need to make this shorter somehow, but anyway, I was like working this type of concession stand type thing that we did for NHS after school, and it was before classes were out. We got to be let out a few minutes early to be able to open up the shop and sell candy and Pop-Tarts and junk food to students after school got out, right? I'm sitting there, manning the shop with my friend Taylor, and this girl comes up and she's like, hey, Abby, I don't remember how she started it. She found out that I thought this boy was cute, and he happened to be the only other person in the hallway, and he's like over there and I'm in my booth, and she goes over to him and points at me and tells him that I like him, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So I go hide by the door, and there's a counter, you know, where people pay for things. I hide behind this other counter by the door. He then comes over and leaps over the countertop as I'm in the fetal position on the floor, like, what is going on? How did I end up here? It's spring of my senior year of high school. And he like makes me stand up, and then he hugs me, and then he left, and we never talked for the rest of our lives.
The most embarrassing day in high school for me was probably when my oldest brother and all of his friends picked me up and stuffed me in a trash can during lunch and pushed me around in the lobby.
My advice for graduates would be to follow your dreams and make sure you keep God in the middle of your life.
I think the best piece of advice that I have for the seniors right now is you're in a very unique time, and it's a quiet time where you have a lot of time to reflect and just really use this to pray and ask God what He has for the next season of your life, because He's got amazing things for you if you really listen to Him and follow through with His will for your life.
When I think about graduating high school and the next stage of your life, for me, that was the most transformative time of my life so far. That's when I really started to get to know God on a personal level and what He had for me and what He wanted to do in my life. And so I would suggest to just be open to change, even if it's scary and even if it's hard, because change always is, or usually is. That's often where God meets us and where He wants to use us. So just be open to transformation and trust that God is in it and that He is with you through it, and He is waiting on the other side as well.
One piece of advice that I have for seniors would just be to just enjoy the little things that happen in life and not be rushed to the bigger and better things that you think that you have coming.
And I would say cherish the memories you have and learn to grow from the negative things that happen in your life.
My advice to seniors would be to not let the way this school year ended affect who you are as a person or as a Christian. God still has a plan for you, whether it's college or not college. Just continue to have faith in Him.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, seniors.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, seniors.
Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, Access Youth. It is going to be a very, very good night. As you see here, we have a very special night planned for all of you, and I'm just super excited. These are some of my favorite people that are hopping on here, and so it's just going to be really cool tonight. Just load up the comment section, get hyped, because tonight is our senior night. Tonight, we're going to have a Zoom panel. Everybody comment, Zoom panel. Tonight, we're going to have a panel discussion through Zoom. We have, like I said, some of my favorite people on here tonight. I love them so much. I am so proud of them. Guys, we are here, and it's going to be so awesome. Let's kick off our senior night Zoom panel. All right, Mattie, kick us off. What is your first and last name, and what high school did you graduate from?
My name is Mattie Pennington, and I just graduated from Charlotte High School.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. And Katelyn, we have you as well.
My name is Katelyn Bontrager, and I graduated from Lansing Christian High School.
And last but not least, on my little corner right here on my screen, we have...
Oh, Emma Werch, and I'm graduating from home because I'm homeschooled.
I am... How should I do that part? I felt like that was kind of like trying to think of a way to do it.
I thought we could have just gone on our order.
Okay.
And just gone through.
Okay. So how
That's
about
why
this?
yeah.
Right. Okay. So how about this? How about I'll say something, and I can do a little bit of editing here. I'll say, this is what I'm going to say. So seniors, how about you introduce yourselves? Something like that, and then you can go in the order. I'm sorry, I kind of messed that up. So let's do that. I'm gonna say that, and then we're gonna go off in the order, and we're kind of restart. Is that cool? That will probably be the only weird part, guys. Okay, We're gonna be good. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, seniors, how about you introduce yourselves? Tell everybody who you are and what high school you graduated from.
My name is Mattie Pennington, and I just graduated from Charlotte High School.
Am I supposed to go now? Okay, sorry about that. My name is Emma Werch, and I graduated from home.
My name is Katelyn Bontrager, and I graduated from Lansing Christian High School.
And I'm gonna kind of just give me a start, okay? Start. All right, y'all. It is, like I said, it's going to be an amazing night. I am so excited to hear what all of these amazing seniors have to say tonight. And so load up that comment section, show them some love, respond to us in the chat, saying amen, and do whatever you got to do to be engaged with tonight's service. Like I said, we're doing a little bit different, something different tonight, and so it's going to be really cool. So for our first question to kick off the senior night Zoom panel, Mattie Pennington, what was your first day of high school like?
Oh gosh, it was very sweaty because Charlotte does not have air conditioning. So I was in jeans and I was like a puddle the whole day. I was very scared. I had all the nerves, and honestly, I like blacked out for most of it. I just don't really remember because of all the nerves. So that's basically all I remember from my first day.
So funny. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Like, what? That I too was very nervous for sure. I literally went to a high school where I graduated with like 600 kids. And so my high school was like huge. Like literally, I was like freaking out. I literally was so lost my first day of high school. Like I literally probably went to like a different class like 3 times. The wrong class 3 times, y'all. Okay. It was so weird, and I was definitely pretty nervous. Katelyn, what was your first day of high school like?
So I transferred in sophomore year to my high school, and I was terrified because, well, I guess like most fresh, like that age, like that you don't know anybody, and I had previously been homeschooled, so going into high school, I was really scared, but it turned out pretty good. Some girls asked me to sit down to lunch with them, so that's pretty much all I remember. It was kind of like Mattie, like everything just goes by like so quickly. So yeah, it was interesting.
Yes, for sure. And Emma, so you were homeschooled. How was that like? How was your first day of homeschool like?
Well, for me, high school, all of the homeschool days, they just kind of blend together. So basically my first day was like any other day, but I was excited to start a new grade and see what I was learning. So that was really exciting.
Yeah, that is so cool. So awesome. Okay, we're going to keep on going, keep this going. Here's our next question, and feel free to go on in the order that we have here. What was your most embarrassing moment of high school?
So for me, for all my projects that we were assigned in all our classes, I made music, or it was just easier for me to write a rap or something, and I still got good grades and stuff. So I remember specifically my junior year, we have to do a social awareness project in our English class. So I picked the topic of human trafficking to raise awareness, and I decided to make a music video about human trafficking. And it didn't strike me as something like a big deal, but human trafficking is a pretty sensitive subject, and so I made this really goofy rap music video about human trafficking, and then I had to present it to my class, and it was just, yeah, I wanted to crawl in a hole.
That's rough. That is rough. Wow. Wow. Okay. Katelyn, what about you?
Every day. No, not really. I did a lot of embarrassing things. I'm not gonna lie. One of them, it was a classic move, but it was very embarrassing because it's just probably the first week of the school year when I first went there. So sophomore year, and I was going down the stairway, and I can't remember if they were in front of me or behind me, but there's some upperclassmen, like, I want to say behind me, and I tripped down the last stair, like almost landed on my butt. Didn't. I caught myself, and then as I was going out of the hallway, we have doors that swing in and out, and then this kid I didn't see was coming in the doors and just slammed it like open and like hit me like right in the face. And that was pretty embarrassing because it's just like one thing after another just kept happening. So
Wow. Yeah, like literally one thing after the other. Like what? So you almost fall, you don't fall, but then you get hit? Wow.
yeah, that's
She goes, yep. That, okay, that's up there. That's pretty embarrassing. Emma, what about for you?
So for me, one day I was helping my sibling with their schoolwork. It was a math quiz. And so I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll help you out. But I am like really bad at math. So all the questions that I helped with, I got them all wrong and she failed the quiz.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Wow. All of them? Wow. That's embarrassing. Wow. Like, I don't know if I could beat any of those. I do remember one time we have this big set of stairs, and we had like a upstairs, downstairs, and so we had like these main set of stairs that were in the middle of the high school, and like literally, like if you walk up these stairs, like everybody can see you, like literally, like as soon as you get upstairs, like you are seen. And so I remember literally, like, I don't know if this was this was somewhere in my high school career. Okay. I don't really remember when, but I remember walking up those stairs and like I was running to class. I was like getting late. I was like late, and literally like I trip and fall, and I like literally hit my face, and everybody saw it. Everybody. And I was like, oh my gosh. And like, like sometimes when you like fail like terribly, and then you kind of just like, yeah, walk it off. Like that didn't happen. Like that was me. It was pretty embarrassing. Okay. Our next question. What is your favorite memory of high school? Favorite memory of high school, homeschool?
So for me, my freshman, I have a lot of memories, but one of my like fondest ones is my freshman year. I had this class called AP Prep to kind of get us ready for the hard classes we were going to take sophomore year, and the class was a joke. Like it was such a pointless class, and we planned like our last week at school, so it'd be super fun, and so we had like a field day. We like played a bunch of water games like the Thursday before school got out, and then that Friday we had like a dance party in the library. We like brought these stereos in, and we had like a dance off and all this stuff, and like the whole freshman class came into our AP Prep classroom, and we like took a bunch of pictures and just hung out, and it was just like the best last day of school ever, and it was, I don't know, I'll just never forget that.
Aw, that is so cool. Guys, I'm already gonna start crying. Guys. Okay. We'll wait. We'll save the tears for the end. Okay. Katelyn.
I would say it happened my senior year. Every senior class gets to go on a trip to South Manitou Island. So it's like way, I think it's like northeast of Michigan. And so I wasn't sure about the trip. You basically get to the shore, and then you ferry out to the island, and there's like no cell service, no toilets, no water. You have everything. You're self-sufficient. Like no bathrooms. Like there's nothing. Like there are no wheels allowed on the island. Everything's like desolate. And that was my favorite memory because for 2 days, my whole senior class got to just live off the land with the stuff we brought in tents on the island. And that was my favorite, especially like hiking to the dunes and then watching the sunset like on the dunes. It was beautiful. That was definitely my favorite memory of high school.
So cool. That is so cool. That's sweet. Emma, you're next.
So for me, my favorite memory, it's more like memories. My favorite memories are like the ones I've spent doing school with my siblings and my parents. Like it's really cool that I got to experience my school years with them. I'm just really thankful for that. We had a lot of goofy times doing school together. Very
That is so cool. That is so awesome. And I bet you, like, I know that everybody who is now being homeschooled now, I know has understood the different challenges, but I just could imagine, like, I feel like that would be really cool, just to spend more time with the fam, like, and I'm sure there has been like those moments for everybody else too right now that are just funny, like, and just fun. And so that is so cool. So cool. Okay, for our next question, it's going to get real, okay? It is going to get real. Students, keep on loading up the chat. This is our senior night Zoom panel with our special guests, our special seniors who are now graduating this year. We have Emma Werch, we have Mattie Pennington, and we have Katelyn Bontrager. We're just having a really cool conversation on just high school, okay? And for our next question, how do you think high school has helped you become who you are today?
So for me, I just feel like I've met a lot of people who have pushed me emotionally, and you just get put in a lot of situations, like whether it be like friend drama or like your teacher who becomes like somebody who really like mentors you. That's just like helped me to mature in a lot of ways, I think. And it's taught me to remain consistent in the things that I like know I value, rather than get lost in the things of the world and like things that don't matter to me as much. So those are two like big things that have really like made me who I am.
Yeah, that's so good. Good stuff. That is awesome. What about you, Katelyn?
I've been put in I've had to go through a lot of difficult situations, peer-wise, education-wise, and family-wise, throughout my high school career. And I would definitely say something that I've come out with is strength and resilience. And I would definitely say that I learned that God can use those difficult things for something. It's not just useless. It's not just there to make you hurt, but it's there to grow you. And God really taught me how to use those times for growth, to really dig deep, like dig my roots deeper in Him, and to seek Him instead of just kind of waiting for, the good times, just to really go after God in the hard times. And I definitely think coming on the other side of this, like looking back, I've seen a lot of growth and strength and resilience for myself. So, yeah.
So good. So awesome. I love it. This is good stuff, guys. Emma.
So for me, being homeschooled and how that's helped me become the person I am today is being homeschooled and being in a really Christ-centered family. It's really helped me like grow my faith very strongly. I feel like the roots of my faith are really deep because of homeschooling, because I was just filled by a Christian family, and I didn't really have any of the problems that normal school have, like being pressured to do things and things like that. So I think that's just really helped me and my faith.
Awesome. That is so cool. I am just so proud of all of you. This is awesome. This is really cool to just hear your guys' stories and to hear just all the different things that you guys are saying. It's really hitting home for me. And so this is awesome. This is good. All right, next question. How did you manage the Christian life while also managing the high school life? How did you manage the Christian life while also managing the high school life?
So for me, coming into high school, like knowing like where my help comes from and like having a strong foundation in God has helped me to not stray from that. Like as much because you have friends and they want to try new things and because they don't have the same faith as you, and it's really hard, but knowing who you are helps you to not stray from that, because people will come and go and things are going to happen, life happens, and so balancing the whole high school idea with the Christian life really comes from that strong foundation, at least for me.
Awesome. Katelyn?
To be honest, sometimes I didn't. I did not balance it. Because I thought I had a really strong base, and I did going into school. I thought I'd be fine, and I was for a little bit. But to be honest, sometimes I didn't balance it, and sometimes I would choose one or the other. And over that course of time, I've learned that God is so gracious, but at the same time, He we shouldn't be living with a foot in both. You can't be both. You can't be both a part of doing stuff about like in high school like that aren't so good, and then you can't be I don't know. I really learned that like to go all in, to that I couldn't just pray and be like, oh God, like forgive me for that. Okay, then I'm just gonna go do it again. I learned that that He is gracious and always forgives, but I really learned my senior year to let a lot of things go that were hurting my relationship with God in order for me to grow. So that's how I learned to balance and keep my faith while I was in high school, and I finally learned that probably just in my senior year.
So good. So awesome. Letting things go to grow. Woo, that rhymed, y'all. That is so good. Like sometimes you have to let things go in order for your mental health, for your spiritual health, and for you to just grow, right? And to develop. Sometimes I feel like we're holding on to things, and God's like, you're not gonna develop, you're not gonna grow unless you let go of that, right? That is so good. Emma.
Okay, so how I balanced my Christian life with my homeschooled life is, even being a Christian at home, it can still be hard not to get distracted and all these sorts of things. So I think what really helped me balance my Christian life with my homeschool life is actually my siblings. My siblings, whenever I was just struggling with something, they were always there for me. And I know I can always go to them if I'm in a tough situation. I know I can always lean on them, and they have amazing advice too. I'm really thankful to have them.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Guys, I literally can't wait to be a dad. Literally, I didn't grow up Christian. I didn't really grow up in that household. And so I am so excited just to live in our kids in a godly way. And so that is just so cool that all of you guys just have such amazing parents. And so just shout out to y'all parents, for real, because it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work balancing the parent life and trying to help y'all. And so that is just so cool. I like I said, I just can't wait to do that and to be that for my kids. So cool. Next question. All right, here we go. What piece of advice will you give to those who are Christians who are just coming into high school?
So kind of again, like I said before, having a strong foundation and knowing where your identity comes from, going into high school, really just helps you to stay close to God and to not do things that you regret, I guess, because your friends will want to party. Like what I went through in high school, like my group of friends wanted to go on an experiment or wanted to have boyfriends, and like that stuff is like, if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. But for me, knowing who I am and knowing that I have a strong foundation in God and in my family, just helped me to go through the high school things in a lot more manageable way, at least for me.
So cool. That's awesome.
I would say don't let anybody, this sounds cliche, but if there's one thing I learned, it was don't let anybody else tell you who you are. That's something I struggle with a lot. And also, don't lower yourself so you can be seen higher to like by others. Because when you lower yourself from like what God made you to be, when you lower yourself from who you are, you lose part of who you are because you're so busy trying to please other people. And so that's something I really learned. Don't lower yourself for other people, and don't let other people tell you who you are, because you'll get a lot of names thrown at you, and only God really knows who you are. That's the only way you can find out is through God.
That is so good. Katelyn out here preaching, all y'all preaching out here, like, man, like this is good stuff. Come on, Access Youth, you gotta put an amen in the comments right now, because these seniors, give it up for our seniors tonight. They are doing awesome. They have such good wisdom to share tonight, and just that is awesome. That is so good. Emma.
So the advice I have is not to worry about the future. When I first got into high school, I'm like, okay, I have this much time before I graduate, and I need to figure out this, and this, and the calling on God's life for me. And I thought I had to have it all figured out before I graduated. And so much of my time was just spent worrying and wondering about what I'm supposed to do. And as the days got closer to when I would finally, be done with high school, it just got even more anxious, until I realized that throughout this time when I started high school to where I'm finished, God has actually been bringing to my light passions that I have, and I realized that he's slowly revealing it to me, and he's already had it all planned. So my advice would be not to worry what you're gonna do once you get out, because he will reveal it in his perfect time.
Yeah, that's so good. Worrying, right? That's it's hard not to worry. It's tough, like really. But when you allow God to just right, like in his perfect timing, just shift things around and place people in your life, and that's just so awesome. Like he's just gonna do the work for you. I feel like sometimes we spend so much time, like you said, worrying and like when we could be doing, like we could be focusing on the present, and we could be engaged with the now instead of being so consumed with the future. And that is so awesome. That's so good. All right, we are going to continue our Zoom panel. Just a couple more questions for y'all before we wrap up. What are your plans after high school? What are your plans after high school? What now? What happens now?
So I'm going to be attending Michigan State University, and I'm going to study music education to become a band director in high school. A nerd, I guess. A high school band director is my goal. So yeah.
Okay, Mattie P. She said director. She said the word director. Okay, you're gonna be the boss now. All right. Okay. That sounds pretty cool to me. All right, Katelyn, what is next after high school? What now?
I'm gonna go to North Point Bible College, and I'm gonna go get a bachelor's of arts in ministry leadership and a minor in worship.
Ooh, she said it, y'all. She said the word North Point. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, Access Youth. Katelyn Bontrager is heading to North Point. Guys, we're going to be going to school together. I'm literally going to be a senior. Katelyn's going to be a freshman. It's going to be dope. All right. It's going to be sick. It's going to be really cool. Hopefully, when we come back, obviously. But Katelyn, that is so cool. That is awesome. Cool. Emma, next.
So for me, I'm not actually sure what I want to do once I get out of high school. Yeah, I'm still trying to discover what God is telling me he wants me to do, but for now, right now, I'm just going to go with his flow and trust him, and wherever he wants me to go, I'm just going to go there.
I love it. I love it, Emma. I love it. Just keep on trusting. Keep on, just following him, and, he's going to guide you. He's going to guide you, and he's going to reveal what he has for you. And so I'm just so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for all of you. You guys are, like I said, I'm so proud of you. I'm just so excited to see all that God has in store for you. And I'm excited just to be a part of it, guys. Like I want to, our team, CAG, we want to still be here for you. We want to help you, and we want to still be a part of your life. And so I'm excited. Guys, this is awesome. This is so cool. Last question, very last question, and this is kind of similar to the question that we just asked, but it's more pertaining to just really the future. And I guess that you can even answer this question in pertaining to what you are going to be doing at that college or here, if you stay in Charlotte. And so here's the question. How do you see God using you in the future?
So for me, I'm going in college, and as I go and get a job in the teaching field, just being a light to other students and just showing God's love to them. Something that I struggled with as I was deciding what I wanted to do with my life was feeling like I'm not going to be pleasing God if I'm not doing something like if I'm not going to Bible college. And that was something that I worried about, but that's not always true. Like I can still serve God, and I can still spread his love even if I'm not going to be a worship pastor or like a youth pastor or whatever. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to let him use me like in the schools and stuff.
That is totally true. Like, amen. That is so good, Mattie. I believe that we need more Christian teachers. We need more Christian scientists. We need more Christian doctors. We need more Christians, right? Like, so like wherever God is placing you, like you are going to be a light. And that is so good. You said it so well. And so that is so cool. Awesome.
So I'm going to be hopefully a worship pastor, and through worship is the way like God like speaks to me the most. So I really hope to lead other people to get to know God through worship, and in the same way that I connect to it. And also I hope to get involved to be some sort of leader in the church or something like that. I'm not exactly sure right now, but to help younger women in their faith journeys and stuff. So I'm really praying that God will prepare me in order to help other people using the experience that I've already had.
That is awesome, Katelyn. That is so cool. That is awesome. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to see you continue to develop, and you have an amazing voice, and Mattie too. You guys did such a great job leading our students. Like seriously, like the presence of God was just tangible. Like we could just feel it every time before we really started the service. And so I just want to say thank you. Like thank you for leading us, you guys did such a good job. And yeah, it's so cool.
So how I see God using me in the future is to spread his word. And I'm not exactly sure what it looks like yet, but I know it's something special tailored to me. So right now I'm just waiting to figure out what that is. I feel like the more I grow, that I'm finding my passions, and I really can't wait to see how he uses it.
We can't wait either, Emma. That is so cool. I'm so excited for you. That is awesome. That is so cool. God has a special plan for all of you. God has a special plan for you, Emma. And so just keep on waiting, keep on trusting. I just can't wait to see it. So cool. All right, y'all. Well, that wraps up our senior night Zoom panel. Just show our seniors some love in the comments. Come on, blow up the comment section right now. Didn't they just do amazing? I love these guys so much, and I am so proud of all you guys. I'm seriously, like, I know I haven't been the youth pastor, like, for too long, but like, seriously, like, it's just been so cool just to get to know you guys and to hang out with y'all on Wednesday nights. And I really wish that we were still able to be physically together, because it's just really not the same. And yeah, I like I said, I'm just so proud of you guys, and I am and so excited to continue to just be a part of you guys' life. Like, we love you guys. Liv and I love you. We are so proud of you. We care about you guys so much. And we want to just, if you guys need anything, like if you guys want to just give us a call, or, if you need prayer for anything, like, and if you're in college and if y'all need some money too, like, okay, like, I know how it is in college, right? Like, you really living on a small budget, lots of ramen noodles, okay? But if you need it, anything, just don't feel bad. Just give us a call. Like, we want to be here for y'all. Like, we're your friends. Like, we want to be here for you guys. And so, again, Access Youth, what a night we had tonight. This is cool. This is really cool. And just right now, I just want to take a moment to pray for all of you guys. Like I said, I am just, guys, I could tear up. Like I said, I know that I haven't known all of you for very long. Liv's like known all you guys since like you were like so small, but I've just, it was really cool to get to know you and to hang out with you guys on Wednesday nights, and you guys are our friends. And so I'm excited to have Katelyn at North Point. Yeah. Shout out to North Point. So hopefully we come back together physically, because and I'm hoping for your freshman year, because it's gonna be dope. Okay, but I'm going to pray for all of you before we end tonight's panel. Father God, I just pray for all of our seniors that are with us tonight. God, I pray that they would feel your love, God. They would feel your love so tangibly tonight, God. They would feel celebrated. They would feel just special tonight, God, as they celebrate this amazing accomplishment of graduating high school, God. Wow, you have done so much in these students' lives, God. You have done so much in all of these seniors that are here with us tonight, God. And we are just so excited for the future. We are so excited for the plan and the purpose that you have put on their life, God. I'm so excited to be a part of it. And God, we just pray that you would continue to guide them. You would continue to be with them as they head to college, as they enter into a new phase of life, a new season of life. God, would you continue to guide them and lead them into the people that you are calling them to be, God. Let them be a light wherever they go, God. Let them be a light for you. Because Jesus, we need more Christians. We need more followers of Jesus, God. And you are going to use these students wherever you place them, God. You are going to be a light in that school. You're going to be a light at MSU. You're going to be a light at North Point, God. And you're going to continue to use Emma here in Eaton County, God. You're going to continue to use her, God. So I pray that all of these students would just feel so loved tonight, God. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. 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 Well, I love you guys. This was so good. This was so awesome. Thank you for being a part of our senior night, of our Zoom panel. And just, Access Youth, just one more time, just give it up for our seniors that spoke some amazing wisdom for y'all. Listen, this was free, okay? This was awesome. And they had some really good things to say. And so I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. You guys did such a good job. Well, Access Youth, we will see you at our Zoom Hangouts. Okay, so stay with us. As soon as we end this here, there's going to be a link in this description right down below for you to click, and we want you to sign up to be a part of a Zoom Hangout at 8 p.m., okay? So at 8 p.m., we're hanging out. We're still hanging out, okay? We're going to have a good night. Let's do it.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Starting at 8 p.m. we have our Zoom Hangouts. Click on the link below to join one. You won't want to miss these. These are so fun and chill. See you soon.